Well, howdy, Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. Yay, a brand new day. Definitely a thumbs up. It is good to metabolize. I am proud? I am pleased, there we go, to be metabolizing. We metabolize for such a short period of time, and then we stop metabolizing forever, and forever is a long, long time. So, yeah, I enjoy metabolizing while I can. Thumbs up for that. And of course, here in Shelton, Washington, United States of America, planet Earth, third planet from the sun, solar system, in the Sagittarius or Orion arm of the Milky Way galaxy, in this, the local galactic cluster, part of the local, well, the mega structure of things in the universe. So thumbs up for that. Remember, life is motion. We talk about star charts and we talk about charts. Everything is moving. Everything is moving. We move. Our cells are moving. We're on the planet that's moving around the sun. The sun is spinning around the axis of the galaxy. The galaxy is moving. Our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy and Andromeda, are on a collision course. In a couple million years, there will be a collision. There may well be no physical impacts, but the two galaxies passing through each other, oh boy, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be long in the future, but everything is motion. It only looks still and moving because we burn so quick. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, for the Shelton, Washington weather report, it's raining. I didn't go. Did I go walkies last night? Yes, I did. Did I? I think, yes. Oh boy, my memory. I went walkies last night. It was not raining. And then I went to sleep. Sort of. I slept for about 3 hours and was awake from 3 o'clock on. Oh joy. But I got up at 5 and then I went out walkies in the rain. So, it's something you have to do. Again, life is motion. I hurt when I sleep because I don't move. Yeah, moving hurts, but moving after not moving makes the pain of being immobile go away. Then I have to deal with the pain of moving, but at least it's a different pain. But it's still raining out there right now, and the sun is coming up. We're working into spring. And of course, here it is. It was 40 degrees out this morning. Only 8 degrees above freezing Fahrenheit. Yeah, 41. I'll have to do some sort of calculation for Celsius for anyone who deals with metric. So, but it's just a little bit above freezing. I mean, it's not freezing, but it's, it was 40 degrees. My light summer jacket is a light summer jacket. And I still had to roll up the sleeves and have it unzipped as it's raining and windy and cold. If I could have, I would have just not worn the coat entirely because I was so warm. Thumbs up. Gotta love that. But it's a day. It's a good thing. It's good to have a day. It's good to be alive. It's good to metabolize. It's good. Definitely a thumbs up on that. There are other things. One of the things that I wanted to do is, of course, I lost the little pieces of paper. I had them specifically set out so that I could talk about and thank the people that sent me more things. Because yesterday, I got back last night around 8 o'clock. Amazon does not pay its people enough. Because at 9 o'clock at night, after I got back at 8 o'clock at night, one of my housemates went outside. And between 8 and 9 o'clock p.m., Amazon made a delivery. And I got more cat food. Thank you so very much. Potatotron and somebody else that I can't remember the name. If I find the thing, I will thank you again tomorrow for it. But one of the things that was awesome is I had put down Reptisand on my Amazon wish list. Reptisand is just cleaned, okay sand to use for small animals. I mean, there's only a few types of sand that you should use for like hamsters and stuff like that. One of them is Reptisand, and then there's a kind of play sand for children. But you have to bake that before you use it for your hamsters. The Reptisand, you don't. I put some Reptisand in a container about this big and about this deep, put it in the corner, and then just let little Ghost find it. And oh boy, when I came in this morning, half the sand has been knocked out, thrown everywhere. Hamsters love sand. You gotta be careful. Chinchillas and such can use dust. They probably shouldn't, but they can. But for hamsters especially, dust just gets right into their lungs, and then they have respiratory issues, and then they perish. Sand, on the other hand, is good, and they're burrowing creatures that love to dig in stuff like sand. So yeah, he loved it. And there was one of the toys that I had gotten the day before. I can't remember exactly when now. But he just loved that little thing down there. And in fact, he dragged it into his little nest where he stays, because I put a little box in there for him to use as a cage. And poking out the back of the box was part of the chew toy. So he really liked that one. Thumbs up, and thank you all so very, very much. It is greatly appreciated. Hopefully I find the piece of paper. If so, I would have hopefully put the names up on the screen. But thank you all so very much. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. And there was some more cat food as well. I have now, well, it's not a ton, it goes fast, but it's more than just 8 days worth of cat food. Thank you all so very much. I am stuck in this economy. My income is extremely limited. I get approximately like $1,200 every month in my disability, and I have to pay approximately $1,100 of that in rent. So that leaves me with $100 to buy food and clothing and things like lotion and toilet paper. And toilet paper is expensive now. There's a type of toilet paper that it's cheap and then it's industrial strength. It's Scott 1,000 sheets on a roll. Yeah, they're one ply and they're kind of industrial, but it's good stuff. But it's $20 now for a pack. Sure, you can buy the cheaper stuff and go, oh yeah, I just bought this. But by the time you've gone through a third of that Scott stuff, you'll have to go out and spend another $10 on that cheaper pack. And by the time you're halfway through the Scott one, you've had to go out and buy another pack for another $10. Now you're up to the same price. And by the time that you're only 2/3 of the way through, you've bought at least one more pack of the cheap stuff, so you've spent more. So I had gotten a grand total of right around $50 in donations from people. And half of it went like that when I had to buy a pack of toilet paper. And then, of course, I have to use things like lotion. I've gotten into moisturizing various parts of my body. You should do this. I mean, I've been doing this ever since I've had stockings for my lower legs, support stockings, because the fluid bring back system in my body burned out with all the cellulitis that I had, so I have real issues with fluids pooling in my lower legs. So I have to wear support stockings, which are just like tight stockings that squish your legs and your such to help squish the fluid up into the rest of your body. Where was I going on that? Oh yeah, so the lotion. That's like $7 and that's the cheap stuff. So half the money gone for two things that I have to buy. And it's all like that in this capitalistic dystopian hellhole of the United States. So thumbs up like that. Thumbs up like that. Thumbs up for that. I mean, there are people in Texas now that are going bankrupt because for capitalists, what happened in Texas is great. Because you can gouge people, and people are going bankrupt and losing their life savings because electricity went from a $100 bill to a $50,000 bill. And they got to pay it. $50,000 to pay for your 1 week worth of electricity in Texas. Deregulation. Gotta love it. They're all part of their independent power supply, which means a small number of Republican donors are really, really rich now, and a lot of Texans have been freezing to death. They've been, Capitalists are making money, whereas people are having to bury their children because they have literally frozen to death in their homes. Welcome to America, richest country on the planet. If you're one of the 1%. If you're one of the 60, 70% that has to work 3 jobs just so that you can slowly sink, it's cheaper if we just die. Better for the capitalists. And also, I did want to talk about this one. I finally managed to get the speakers all hooked up. I separated this one cord. These are the speaker set that I got from Made in Canada with the little external things that come out like this. There's good and bad. Made in Canada sent comments that, they might get it themselves if it's any good. It's good and it's not so. It's got 2 tiny external speakers and 1 larger speaker in the middle. That one is the bass. The 2 smaller ones are treble. When your little bass and treble control, though, is a volume control. So if you don't like treble and you turn the treble down, then you don't have those tiny speakers out to the side. They just turn off. So you've only got the middle bass thing. And if you want more bass, well, that's just it turns up the bass while everything else goes down. It says on the box, fills the room. I have to turn the sound on the speakers up to maximum and then control the actual volume with my computer, and I have to run that usually around 70 or 80. Usually I could just turn my external Bluetooth things on. Now, I'm not complaining. These do work and they're good. I'm just letting people know that if you want this type, this is what you'll be looking at. Where I could just turn on the speakers and then run my computer audio system at around 30 on the volume roller computer volume thing. This I have to turn all the way up and crank it up to about 80 to have it be okay. And that's fine. They work. They're good. I'm going to have to get used to the differences because I'm used to turning on my speakers, turning it up at 30, and then mixing the volume on my videos so that works. Now I have to turn everything up to maximum just so that I could hear it, and I don't know how well that's going to work for mixing. But they do work, and they sound okay. I just have to crank them all the way up for the sound that I get for otherwise. But the thing is, what I got for otherwise doesn't work. There were 2 of them. One of them died. I got 1 speaker that was mono, and that doesn't really work all that well. This, everything has its issues. Nothing is perfect. They work. Thank you. That's the important part. And they do sound pretty good. Once you get the adjustment right, it's good. So definitely a thumbs up. But mostly it was a more in-depth talk about it because if you want to get one of these, because as it says, it's elegant. Elegant brand. I mean, they're okay. They're definitely not something that you want to use for high-tech, good sound and all that. But if you just want a computer speaker system set up so you can listen to music and videos, they're good. They're good. They're not room-filling like the box says, but welcome to capitalistic dystopian hellhole. I'm talking about the planet this time. Thumbs up. Capitalism and the way we work things in the world is not inevitable and is not the best system. Just because it's the system we use now doesn't mean it's the best. Who is capitalism benefiting? The 1%. Who is capitalism not benefiting? Everyone else. It's the system that we managed to blunder our way into. It's not the best one. It's not the only one. It's just the one we're using. Yay. Which again, doesn't have to be bad. Regulated capitalism can be okay. Unregulated capitalism is cancerous, and we are facing climate change destruction, biodiversity collapse, the total plasticization of the planet, and we can't even slow it down because those people in charge of fossil fuels, well, they don't want to stop making money. End of Open Up 24 Hours. We're at the Comments My Community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up each one I do. Answer as many as my executive dysfunction will allow. So thumbs up and thank you all. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count in, why am I pointing at my head, in American Sign Language, before I screw it up anymore, let's just go on. I'll open up my Chrome. It took 10 minutes for Chrome to open up 5 tabs this morning, because literally it would not open any tab. I mean, it would open it, but it would not load it unless I went to that tab and sat on that tab until it loaded. Then I went to the next tab and had to wait because it started from blank and then would load. Go to the next tab, same thing. So we have Dead Cliff. Thumbs up and thank you. Lucifer, thank you so very, very much. Christina Davis, thumbs up. Gustav Skolnick, thumbs up and thank you. Fargron, good to see your name in the comments. Billy A, thumbs up and thank you. Raymond Haley, greatly appreciated. Pro Gamer WR, thumbs up. Christopher Thomas, thumbs up and good to see you. Shane Pig, greatly appreciated. Colin Reisenauer, thumbs up. We have Nate, greatly appreciated. Melissa R, thumbs up and thank you. Kapaki, definitely a good thing. Ricky Bettini with the daily reminder to live every day to its fullest, a very good thing. Word Junctions, I'm nowhere close, but thank you. Captain Misfit 44455, thumbs up and thank you very much. Made in Canada, thank you very, very much. And No Fear. And then we have Russian Timing, good to see you in the comments, my friend. A very good thing. Anime Fan, thumbs up. And then we have Reanimation, thumbs up. Ben B, good to see you in the comments. We have Jose Vidana, I'm nowhere close, but thank you. And that is it. 23 people who left me comments in the last 24 hours. Thank you very much. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. It is appreciated. Thank you very, very much. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. Oh, excuse me, burp escaped. Oops. If you'd like to help me out financially without sending money through the patronage, I have a PayPal link down below. If you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wishlist link as well that I will have to go through and make sure is up to date again since I have gotten things off of it. Thank you all so very much. It has things like cat food, hamster bedding, silly things, not silly things. If you could check it out, that'd be very cool. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. A definite thumbs up. And of course, if you hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be a definite thumbs up as well. Thank you so very, very much. Woof. And of course, the horse head of encouragement has nothing but love and encouragement for every single human being on the face of this planet, individually and collectively. The horse head of encouragement wishes nothing but good for you, for you and yours throughout the entirety of your existence. And of course, Black Lives Matter. Good golly, Miss Molly, we kicked the can down the road again. So the next time the problem comes up, and it will, it's going to be even worse because we didn't solve anything. We just kicked the can down the road for the future generations to deal with. Each time we do that, it is worse. Thumbs up. And of course, if you have to go out, please wear a mask, wash your hands, try not to touch your face, maintain your social distancing. If you don't have to go out, of course, please don't go out. You don't want to get this. It's not good. Definitely not good. And did I do the try to stay safe and creative? I've forgotten where I am and what I'm doing. That's one of the issues with fibromyalgia and all this stuff and ADHD. It's so much fun. So, bearing in mind that I can't remember where I am or what I have left to say, You take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing. A definite thumbs up.